What if I told you the future of the internet isn't about being faster, but about being unhackable? Imagine a global network where your data is protected not by complex code, but by the fundamental laws of physics. A network where any attempt to spy on your information is instantly detected, not because of a clever algorithm, but because looking at it changes it. This isn't science fiction. This is the promise of the quantum internet, and it's being built right now. Our current internet is incredible, but it's vulnerable. Data breaches, hacking, and surveillance are constant threats. We protect our information with encryption, which is basically a mathematical puzzle that's really hard to solve. But what happens when computers become powerful enough to solve those puzzles in seconds? That's where quantum computing comes in, and it's a double-edged sword. It could break our current security, but it also gives us the tools to build something far more secure. So, let's get into what the quantum internet actually is. It's not a replacement for the classical internet we use every day to watch videos like this one. Instead, it's a specialized network that runs alongside it, designed for one primary purpose: perfectly secure communication. Think of it as the ultimate secure channel for transferring sensitive information. Instead of sending classical bits of information, ones and zeros, the quantum internet sends qubits or quantum bits. This is where things get really interesting. To understand how this works, we need to touch on three key ideas from quantum mechanics: superposition, entanglement, and the observer effect. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple. First, superposition. A classical bit is either a 0 or a 1, but a qubit, thanks to superposition, can be a 0, a 1, or both at the same time. It's like a spinning coin before it lands. It's not heads or tails, but a combination of both possibilities. It only settles on one value when you measure it. Second, the observer effect. In the quantum world, the very act of looking at something changes it. When you measure a qubit that's in a superposition, you force it to choose a state, either 0 or 1. You can't peek at it without leaving a footprint. This is the secret sauce for quantum security. If a spy tries to intercept and read a qubit, they inevitably alter it, and the intended recipients will know immediately that their communication has been compromised. And third, the most mind-bending concept of all, quantum entanglement. This is what Einstein famously called spooky action at a distance. When two qubits are entangled, they become linked in a profound way, no matter how far apart they are. If you measure one and find it's a 0, you instantly know the other one is a 1, and vice versa. It's like having two of those spinning coins, and the moment one lands on heads, you know the other, even if it's across the galaxy, has instantly landed on tails. This instantaneous connection is the key to creating unbreakable secret codes. So, how do these quantum principles create an unhackable network? The main technique is called quantum key distribution, or QKD. Let's say Alice wants to send a secure message to Bob. To do that, they first need a secret key, a random string of ones and zeros that they can use to encrypt and decrypt the message. On the classical internet, they'd send this key over a secure channel, but that channel could still potentially be hacked. With QKD, Alice sends Bob a stream of qubits. These qubits are prepared in random quantum states. Bob then measures these qubits. Afterward, they get on a regular, classical channel, like a phone call, and compare notes. They don't reveal the actual key, just the settings they use to send and measure the qubits. By doing this, they can figure out which parts of their key match up, and, more importantly, they can check for errors. If an eavesdropper, let's call her Eve, tried to intercept the qubits, her measurements would have disturbed them. Alice and Bob would see a high error rate in their comparison and know that Eve was listening in. They would then discard the compromised key and start over. If there are no errors, they know their key is secret, and they can use it to encrypt their data with perfect confidence. Any message sent using that key is now theoretically unbreakable. This sounds amazing, right? So why don't we have a global quantum internet already? Well, there are some massive engineering challenges. Qubits are incredibly fragile. They are easily disturbed by a bit of heat, a vibration, or a stray magnetic field. This is called decoherence. Sending a delicate qubit down a fiber optic cable is like trying to carry a soap bubble through a hurricane. After a few dozen kilometers, the quantum information is usually lost. To build a global network, we need a solution to this distance problem. That's where quantum repeaters come in. A quantum repeater isn't like a classical repeater that just amplifies a signal. You can't just copy a qubit. The laws of quantum mechanics forbid it. Instead, quantum repeaters use a clever process involving entanglement swapping. They essentially create a chain of entangled pairs of qubits, linking distant nodes together segment by segment without ever directly measuring or destroying the original quantum state. This allows the secure connection to be extended over hundreds or even thousands of kilometers. Building these repeaters is one of the biggest active areas of research in quantum engineering today. We also need to build quantum memory to store qubits and quantum transducers to convert quantum signals into a format that can be used by different types of quantum devices. So, what does this all mean for the future, and why should you care? The first applications will likely be in high-security sectors. Governments could use it for secure diplomatic and military communications. Banks could secure financial transactions against any future threat. It could also revolutionize data centers, creating secure links between them. For you and me, it means a future where our personal data, our health records, our private conversations, could one day be fundamentally private and secure, guaranteed by the laws of nature itself. Imagine a world with no more data breaches. The quantum internet is more than just a new technology. It's a paradigm shift in how we think about information and security. It represents a move from a world of computational security, based on hard math problems, to a world of physical security based on immutable natural laws. The road to a global quantum internet is long and filled with challenges, but scientists and engineers around the world are making incredible progress every day. From lab experiments to the first citywide quantum networks, the foundations are being laid for the next great communications revolution. The future isn't just faster, it's quantum secure. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the quantum realm. If you found this topic as fascinating as I do, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into the technology that is shaping our future. Let me know in the comments what part of the quantum internet blows your mind the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.